Hello YouTubers, bit of Peter news and a bit of updates. I say it is Peter news and updates, why not? Good news, I finally found out what Sunday is. At last I found the evening news, they finally updated it, praise the Lord. Stupid, so when you see one of my reviews later on you think, Pete, they've done Sundays. I know, did you hear me just say? Sunday's finally giving it me, even though it's not Sunday now, we've got it at last, praise the Lord. Good news for everyone. Good news. We've all gone to ones. 140 for Bolton, 170 for Penny. Stockport's gone up, but we're still on 1. Tameside's gone up to 174. Wow! At last we're getting somewhere. It's all ones. It's going down. It's going down. Mike Snotty Hancock, it's going down. You don't have to tell us it's going up anymore. Evening news, stop finding people saying it's going up. We're going down. We're going fucking down at last. At last, I keep saying it. I'm turning into a religious man in my spare time. There is a Dodd. There is a Dodd, people. And I am happy. Thank you. All the praying and praise has finally happened. And I am XAPPY. I'm XAPPY. Yep, I'm XAPPY. So I'm happy now. That's all I wanted on the evening news. I don't give a shit about ads. I don't give a shit about Dancing on Ice. I've not watched it for done knows how many months. I don't give a shit about the next day's I'm epileptic, get me out of here. I don't give a shit about Jordan getting a bit of boob job. Don't give a shit. Never have done. Never give a shit about the news. I never watch the news. I think it's a pile of shit. Never read the newspaper. It's depressing shit. The only thing I watch on the news is the evening news to know if we're going up or we're going down in deaths and stands. Now we're all going to 1. It will hopefully go to 1. It will hopefully go down. I will hopefully open the shop. I want to open up again. Work for my beautiful manager, that's Kirsty out there. And work for a lot of other people as well. Apart from looking at the stands, someone else is beautiful. Someone else who is pretty. I'm going to say to my beautiful shop assistant, and she'll know who she is. This is what's in my channel. That is the beautiful Natalie Woods. To the beautiful Natalie, the one I love to line up when she's in the shop. Happy birthday. Yeah, happy birthday to Natalie. I'm not going to sing the song to you, but I'll just say happy birthday. I didn't forget it was your birthday. I've had a lot of things on my mind lately, but happy birthday if you're watching me. Mwah, sloppy kiss and a happy birthday to you. So I'm happy, it's a bit of Peter news and a bit of updates and a bit of things on the way. A bit of things on the way. Apart from burping. But yeah, I was just peed off before. That's just a bit of a rant because I go to evening news, right? This is probably uploading now. So I've done 2, right? All I wanted to know was the evening news. Yep, Stockport is still going up, but hopefully Stockport will fix itself. Look at Tameside. It's gone up a few times, spun on that pretty line, gone down a few times and popped up again like a bloody erection and then went back down again like a limp dick. That's what it does, you know what I mean? We're going to go up and down a bit, but I've checked the dip out and it's gone down to 600 new cases. Then it's too bad. No, I'm not boasting. I never boast on people who've lost their lives, same as people who've got this horrible virus. But at the end of the day, they're down and down and down the new cases are, and Fencer will get naught. That means naught cases, people. That's what I want to see, eventually. I want to see naught. I want to get back to the old normal. I know I repeat that record, but why not? Boris is doing my head in. He's doing my head in. And I know it's not just me doing people's heads in. There was something I forgot to say before. The peace. Showing off their authority. Arresting people. Nicking people. And giving people a hard time. The end of the day, I said it. And when I was in the shop and I was surfing a woman, she also said it when I make conversation. It's a that. For the peace, what going around showing their authority off, which is a joke, it's an act. There's amount of people who are going to get the fine for flaunting the rules and not doing as they were told. Guess what? They've gone to court, right? They went to court. The judge couldn't do diggity-dee because it's not based on law. It's called an act. There's a difference between a lawbreaker and there's a difference between an act. Breaking a law, people, and I know I did this before, but I'll do it again. Even though this is mine, it belongs to me anyway, so it's not exactly stealing. Not if I'm knocking things over. See this here, which is an hard side, right? Let's say I went to a shop, put that under there. Fuck it, I can't. But you know what I mean? I put it under my t-shirt, right, again. Oh, different up. I put it in my t-shirt, right? And I walk out the door without paying for it. That's a taste of law. When someone gets arrested when it comes to Crawford, it's called an act. It means the judge can't do anything. He can't do them nasty stary fines or diggity-dee. The police are powerless. So every time Boris makes them big stary fucking threats, he's going to do this, he's going to put a law on this, put a law on that. Only one thing I give Boris Johnson, only one thing I'm going to give him is dud, practical, free advice. What that is Boris, it's an act. Go to law school, learn it. I've never been to law, but even I know the difference between an act and a law. An act is binding. It means it only lasts 1 month and it has to get renewed and sometimes when you go to court, the judge couldn't do anything. Can't do anything because there's no fucking law in the book. So you can't do these big stary fucking fines. It's all scaremongering, people. It's all scaremongering. Some people nowadays as soon as take the gamble and pay the 200 fine because they're sick of it. They're sick of it. They want to get back to normality. Same as I want to get back to normality. Same as anybody else wants to get back to normality. Right? See? There's a difference between me. Fuck it, I'll do it again so I can get it in my shirt this time. There's a difference in me putting this under my shirt and walking off with it. Or an act. If you hear some barking, it's my little dog. It never shuts the fuck up. It's a chihuahua. Noisy little shits. But yeah, there's a difference between an act and breaking the law, right? There's a difference. So, big amount of these pieces now, they become powerless. They become powerless in what they can do. So it's a joke. Eventually the dog will shut up down there, if you can hear it. Fucking 2 hours of noisy little fuckers, right? But at the end of the day, it's an act. It's an act. You know what I mean? There's no law or obey the law. So every time you see the police walking around from now on, don't let them fighting you, people. Don't let these sadistic bastards fighting you. Yeah, I know not all bobbies are to blame. Some of them have got to abide by the job. You know what I mean? They've got to do it. But some of them just take pleasure in doing it because they're fucking assholes. You know, they finally got the power back. Because let's be honest, man. Let's be honest. The law's been a joke for some days. The law's been a joke. Bismarck people used to be scared of the police. Nowadays, people fucking laugh at the police. They laugh at them. But anyway, enough of the bobbies. The end of the day, I'm going to keep doing my movie reviews. I might do talk about some of my favourite horror films. I am thinking one day doing maybe a day marathon. I know a lot of people have done reviews, have done that, you know, they've done like the best of the 80s, the best of the 90s, and so on. And I'm thinking of doing that one day around the road, you know, like pick a day and pick so many films that were popular in a certain day. Probably take me for days to do right, but I might just do that one day. I'm thinking of doing other things, you know, like other films and other activities, you know what I mean, other things to do and other topics. I'll keep people updated as well. I'll keep people updated about the shop when we eventually get it open. If the stands keep going the way they are and people take the fancy, it won't be long over to we open the shop and I'll let people know what's happening. People who ever talk to us about the shop, don't forget, go to Pinados. That's right, go to Pinados near Penny Meadow, the one near Cedar Street. Go there, you get a bargain, you get some pretty good tolls. If you're not a tolls person, you can pick up ornaments, you can get DVDs. We do things at a reasonable price. And the money goes to charity. Doesn't go in my pocket. It goes to charity. I said that last time and I still saying it. It goes to charity and it goes to a good cause. But into them, That's updates, things to go in the way. I finally found the stands on Sunday. Again, James Hyde has gone up to 174, which is a bit of movement. It's definitely a big dip. Hopefully it'll keep going down. I'll have a look tonight, or probably during the week for Mondays. I'm going to do a few movie reviews now, you know. There's a few things I might want to redo when it comes to movies. So sometimes you might see a review and think, you did that review. You did that review, I meant to say. You did that review last time, Pete. Sometimes I like to redo something. You know, sometimes you see me do that, whether it's a series or a film, I'll redo it. If it's something done and I think I can do a better job, I'll do it like I did with Sort of High, like I did with V, like I did with some of the Bond films. So sometimes I might like to repeat them things, you know, and see if I can do a better job. And then I'll also do a few new movies. So I'm into doing my martial art films still. I want to do more other films, maybe talk about action films, talk about my favourite action actors, and I'm still meaning about talking about my favourite actors as well. But into them, that's updates. I meant to say, and I'll say it again, be safe, be smart, and I'll see you soon.